Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host Brian.
What's going on, buddy?
Season premiere time. It is the Southern Charm season 11 premiere. Make sure you like, subscribe to your TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all of your Bravo coverage, all of your reality TV, whether it's competition, dating, everything in between. We got you covered. Hit the notification bell here on YouTube. It really helps us out, and you keep track of all the videos we're doing. Brian, this was good. This reminded me of old Southern Charm, both in like the good and the frustrating ways, but like all of it was entertaining in my opinion. Obviously, we finally gotten through. It's like when we covered Vanderpump, and well, obviously it died after Scandival, but it's coming back. But the Paige and Craig of Summer House and this past season of Southern Charm kind of was the cloud looming over the whole season, right? Because we knew what was going to happen. This is a clean slate in a way. All returning faces. Nobody so far new to us, but I think the drama's there. Craig, big part of it. We got a great flash forward to start the season where everyone's going to be hating each other again. So overall, man, like I said, I think a pretty positive start to the season. What did you think?
Yeah, I got high hopes. I definitely didn't miss seeing Austin yell and stuff because I forgot how much I hate that guy. Just like he's always doing that every season, man. Like always yelling about something and just yeah. But doesn't he break up with the girlfriend? Right? Is that like the
Yeah, that's going to happen during this season.
his girlfriend's cute? I don't know what he's thinking.
Well, because she's normal and has her own life and doesn't want to live in the little fantasy world that they're living in. And again, we don't know what's going to happen. We've seen in the trailer they talk about that he may have been hooking up with a few different girls. I totally believe that. I don't have any history to prove that that wouldn't happen.
Right.
Yeah, look, it's funny. We've talked about these guys, right? You talk about Shep, you talk about Austin, but even like Shep specifically, it's like, hey, you're the same age as Thomas was when the show started now. And, you are officially have become those guys. But I do want to circle Brian and focus kind of like what they put the most focus on, the Craig and Vanita feud. The feud I didn't know that I needed. Look, like I overall have been pretty. Yeah, I think we tend to like understand where Craig's coming from a lot of the times when we're talking about like Shep and Austin and them not being good friends and stuff. But Craig is the most sensitive. He might be the most sensitive guy on Bravo.
It's tough. It's a tough fight. I can't think of anybody, but I feel like a lot of the dudes are. I mean, all these dudes. Austin's pretty sensitive. Shep. This must be like a thing. But I get what you're saying though. Craig is he's very sensitive.
This is a fight he didn't have to take. It wasn't really a fight that was even started. The girl gave an opinion that he thought you're milking the breakup a little bit. He did milk the breakup. Like let's call a spade a spade. She did too, but he milked the crap out of that. Like it's fine, but like let's come on, man. Like it's not that big. None of this is that big of a deal. Even the breakup's not that big of a deal. So like you're kind of saying that like whatever, all good. The breakup is whatever, but you're super mad at this chick that made a pretty innocuous comment, honestly. In the scheme of things that people have said to him during this run of this show, he is the level of like vitriol he's giving this chick. It's also, dude, I'm sorry, you're a guy. Stop fighting with a chick. Like it's weird. Like it's just be an adult. It's not
Are they
cool.
actually fighting? Or are they just not talking?
I think Craig thinks they're. I mean, Craig says they're not friends. She has no patience for him. Period. Which she full of like, Craig's a bitch. Like, so what can you outline why you guys are fighting? The first thing she says is Craig's a bitch. I'm like, yeah, this girl's not playing that. But again, this is the same chick that chased JT.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, you're over here like saying some good stuff. She stinks, man. I
I
can't come
don't
over
think
here
she's
and be
great
like,
either. I'm just
I almost have to default pick Craig's side here because I can't stand her on the show. I think she brings absolutely nothing to the show. Now we're out of a fight that like this is her only plot point. Her friend's gonna ditch her to hook up with Craig. I mean, like, come on, like you're not that interesting, and I cannot believe that you've made it this far on the season, this many seasons in a row. Like you just said, it was case in point when they showed that flashback of like, oh, I want to date JT. I'm sorry, man. That is, what do we think? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? That is a discount on you that you want to be with JT.
a pox on your family.
Yeah, is he like what? How? What? That of all the dudes, you want to be with JT? That's a problem.
It's interesting, right? It's gonna this feud would have. And this is the problem with Sally, though, right? Like there's 8,000 other dudes, right? This is the same thing we talk about in this show before. We've talked about in Vanderpump in the past. We've talked about a lot of the shows. It's like please, for the love of Christ, just go hook up with a guy that's not one of these four. Like it's not that hard. It's really not that hard to not hook up with Shep, Austin, or Craig. It's not. It's not that hard. But again,
Apparently, it
this
is.
to me is like a relevancy thing, right? Like this chick wants to have a reason to be relevant. I'm sorry, like Craig's fine. Kappa Sig brother, way to go. Didn't know that until tonight. But like this feud would probably end if she didn't want to go hook up with Craig, right? Like in a way, it's like she could if she could even just chill for a few weeks. Like it's
You
so
talking about Benita
ridiculous.
here?
What?
You talking about Benita?
No, I'm talking about Sally.
What's the feud with Sally?
I said Sally could. I said Sally by wanting to hook up with Craig is extending this BS feud that probably would have ended if she doesn't start like boo up and on Craig,
I
who's
mean, they
going to
both.
literally date multiple chicks at the same time. Who then Austin will then try to hook up with apparently Sally. What is wrong with these people?
I mean, alcohol. I mean, that's one thing we're getting back with the show is people are going to be drunker, which is always fun to watch. I mean, the beef should have been done anyways. I mean, go back to the Nita Craig thing. I mean, they're both super immature and like, I'm afraid of Craig. What is this?
They
Like,
didn't really show very intimidating examples
yeah, I
of
was just like,
Craig
give me a
getting mad.
break.
They
Like,
showed Craig getting mad at his girlfriend. They showed Craig sort of yelling, and they showed Craig standing up and walking away from a table. Like Craig's
yeah,
never torn anybody apart.
like,
Again, and I'm
yeah,
not saying that
especially
like
that
you should tear someone up. It's like,
that Leva scene where Leva wasn't she being annoying that episode?
well, yeah, the Leva thing that was his like launch party thing he was doing, and she was shitting on his like had been making fun of his business or like whatever, right? I guess.
I mean, I think it's a pretty valid reason to kick somebody out because you know they would do the same thing if Craig did it.
Oh no, that one I think was a very again. I'm 90% of the time Team Craig. I think really the only times I haven't been a Team Craig guy is in the Paige breakup. I think she was pretty transparent during that
Oh no,
entire
definitely,
relationship
definitely.
about what was going on, and then I don't love what he's doing in this situation in these situations. It's just weird. It's just weird to just feud just for feuding's sake. Like they don't you you're out of your breakup, dude. Like the whole point is you should be just like living and chilling, and he doesn't. Like we can see these guys again. This is how this season is going to get towards the end of the season. They're all going to be in that booth, and Craig and Austin shouldn't be friends because Austin is definitely jealous of Craig, and he's up Craig's butt. Craig is an annoying douchebag and is probably hard to be friends with. And I don't know if he's the same on camera or not, but if he is the same, then he's a douche most of the time. And then Shep's just kind of a floating loser. He's just there, but he's always going to be loaded, so it doesn't really matter. But guess what, Brian? They're going to fight like this, and then we're going to have season 12, and they're going to have the same thing. Like they'll be back being friends again. Like
Yeah, I wonder if they just draw these fights out for the show.
it seems like there's a lot of conflict this season. I did laugh out loud with Austin being dressed up like Harry Potter or whatever he was dressed up as, like fighting with whoever, like fighting with Craig or whoever at that Halloween party they're going to have.
That scene was so Summer House to me, where they're dressed up all like that's like the mo for Summer House is like we got to be dressed up in a ridiculous outfit every week.
I
So
feel like watching the preview for this season and even that like drinking at this party, it almost feels like they all are like it's like a college reunion weekend or something. Like they all used to party and drink and be super fun. And then a lot of the seasons, the last 3, 4 seasons have been more heavy than not, haven't been very fun. A lot of breakups, a lot of bullshit, right? And they all happen to kind of be in a place where overall they're all pretty good in their own lives. And they're always getting back and be like, let's just start drinking a shit ton again together. Like, it'll definitely be fun. And it's like, no, you guys always fight. The second you all start drinking, you just all hate each other. And so, why do you think this is going to be any different? Guess what? It's not. It's not going to be any different.
I'm glad they're drinking, dude.
Dude, no shit. There's a lot of shows where people ain't drinking anymore. And
It
listen, they
stinks.
like Austin, like being, it wasn't like such a baby thing. He's like, oh, you last year you're telling me your drinking problem, and now you're taking beer Mr. Shots now. And Craig's like, what does that have to do with
Yeah,
you, dude? Like, that is true. It's like, he's making my drinking problem
I
look
can't.
bad.
I just hate that man. I hate that man so much. Wearing
Yeah,
the
he's a
same
big
stupid
softy.
red suit he wore last year. Like, get a new wardrobe, buddy. Ugh.
Big softy. Oh,
I
yeah.
can't
Yeah,
stand that
please.
guy. I can't
Well,
stand him, dude.
the baby shower was nice. It was good to see Whitney's lair. That's
That place looks
funny they
sick.
say that. Whitney owns that house now. It's his house. So it's like it is funny that they're like treating it like he's still like living at his mom's house.
I mean, yeah. As long as Miss Patricia's on the show, it's her house. I don't care who's paying the rent or the bill.
Shout out to nobody showing any disrespect to Miss Patricia this episode. Very nice change from last season. No BS.
Because it's
Uh,
fake.
but
Because it was fake.
yeah, well, look, I don't care. Just don't
Yeah,
be
I don't care either,
disrespectful
but
to
it's
the
fake.
lady.
Yeah.
The lady didn't do anything bad to any of these people. Like at the end of the day, like, well, like she a gossiper. You're all gossipers. Like
Yeah.
tough. What else did we have? Oh, thank God. Oh, that girl, Brian.
Molly?
Molly. Everyone, if you've ever watched any of my coverage, I think lizard kids are weird. So I definitely think lizard adults are weird. I also I'll leave Brian to lean into the other part of what I can't stand about this chick, but like the lizard part, and laugh out loud funny that she just got too drunk to go to her tuba concert, and now she's definitely kicked out of the orchestra.
Who's the guy she's with? Cooper?
Well, she's not with him. I mean, they were
She
just
wanted to hook
talking.
up with the summer house guy. What's
Yeah,
that guy's
that
name?
the dude that was there was Craig's friend from is like his friend from
Yeah, he's
college.
from. He was on Summer House.
Oh yeah, you're right. He was on Summer
I don't
House.
remember his name, but that guy
Corey,
sucks. Corey.
Corey with a K.
Why? When I saw Corey, I was like, okay, one shot, and I was like, we're still seeing Corey. I was like, what are we doing
No,
here?
Corey was like a cast member this
Oh
episode.
yeah, and he's like in a preview for another one. I'm like, why are we seeing Corey? I love Rodrigo. Rodrigo might be one of my favorite characters on the show currently. Like just something about him. I don't know. I like him. I like him a lot.
I like
The
Rodrigo. He's a normal
did
adult
she
that's
lose
funny.
her snake? Is that what she did?
She lost her snake and she's a hoarder.
So the snake thing, it just reminds me of a story from college where we brought like one of my friend's snakes out, and we didn't put the lid back on, and then it was loose in the house all year.
The whole year.
We think it just died. It just died somewhere.
You never found it,
No,
Brian. That snake's still alive. That
I mean
snake
that's what we say. We'd
that
always
snake's a
joke like,
basilisk.
yeah, that's what we always joke like it's in the walls like with a basilisk. But like yeah, that whole scene reminded me of that. That was funny. But it was like
That's
it was a
friggin'
bullshit
that
snake.
is terrifying.
Yeah, I can't even remember the name.
Of the
Damn, I'm
snake.
sad. Yeah, I don't remember the name of it. Shit. I'm gonna
That
text my
snake's
friend
still
after
alive.
this. I'm gonna text my friend after this.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
What
We
was
go
the
to
thing
that
I was
house.
gonna lean in? What were we
That
talking
house.
about? I was gonna lean into.
Did that? She's a dirtball.
Oh yeah, because I actually really liked her last season, but I mean, I don't know. She just seems pretty. She seems just kind of like I don't know. She just seems the most normal to me, even though she's weird. Like she's like not trying to yuck it up for the cameras.
She, yes, I will give her, and that is a great point. She is definitely relatable. She
Yeah,
is definitely coming off as someone that is going through it. Like, she's going through it right now, right? She talked about like downsizing. She was talking about like, obviously that not cleaning up your plate, that's a sign of like going through some shit. And, obviously drinking when you know you have to leave to go to something and then just blowing it off, that, again, it's a sign of some stuff. So I feel for it, and I will appreciate it because like you're saying, there's no polish going on there. She's just like, this is my life. Like, I didn't hire somebody to come clean my place up before the cameras came. I just like left my boxes everywhere. And so the snake thing's just tough for me. Okay. Like they showed her like feeding it. Like the snake contacted got the mouse like on camera. I was like, are we watching National Geographic right now? What is happening?
yeah. I just like see. I think that kind of stuff is actually good for the like you said, like I said and you said the relatable stuff because I feel like some of these times these fights are not relatable and like
No,
it's nice to see these people that like missing a band practice. Like obviously we're not in our age, we're not missing band practice, but I felt like that whole moment where it's like, oh, I don't want to leave because I'm a fringe person, but I want to be involved in the fun, and I'm like risking it all and like
I get
just
that for
you
dude.
know what I mean? I don't know.
I do. I
And I liked her
understand that
last.
more than
I
most.
felt the same way about her last season too. Like I think she was just refreshing, like breath of fresh air for like the cast and like shows in general. Like everyone's just trying to be an influencer. And I just do not get that impression whatsoever.
I like your take on that. I like you being on the positive side of someone, and that's good. And I've actually given me some perspective on it. So I think I definitely, agree there in a lot of ways. I still stand by. I don't like the lizard or reptile stuff, and I please just put your boxes away. That's all.
Mhm.
I think you'll be fine, and you're not trying to hook up with Shep anymore, which is definitely
Thank God, man.
big
That was the
plus.
only notch
They
against me.
didn't even acknowledge that, by the way.
It was it was a comment made in passing, but
Oh, did I
I'm
miss it
glad.
then?
Yeah,
Damn.
it was quick. It probably because you're so disgusted by the all the reptiles in the house, but I think it was said in that scene by
It
my
was
boy
like a
Rodrigo.
series of unfortunate events.
God, and like when we were just getting on here, I just had Bravo on still, and it was like the BravoCon, and like that dude's just dyeing his hair brown. Like
Which one?
the BravoCon that was after the episode, like of
Yeah, I'm saying
all like
which guy are we talking
oh, I'm
about?
talking about Shep.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you for saying
He's
that too.
so
And someone
brown,
could have brought up
so
earlier.
brown.
He he again got too drunk at BravoCon, and early Sunday morning was in the lobby of one of the casino bars, and a couple of the Southern hospitality people were there, like Brad specifically, who tried to like help him out and get him to shut the hell up, but he
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't. He just like railed into Craig and Paige. He basically said Craig and Paige got rich off the backs of reality TV. She broke up with him on a podcast. How much bullshit is that? Basically saying that like it was a fake relationship. And he's just blaring this out to these like strangers. And you see Brad like get into like the view of this thing, and he's kind of like trying to tap on the shoulder and be like, dude, shut the hell up. Like, dude, shut up. Like someone's definitely recording you. And
Brad who?
isn't Brad? Is it Brad? Am I getting the name? I thought it was Brad. Is it the?
Oh, from Southern Hospitality.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Chef's hanging out with those guys like that young, those dudes.
Well, Shep only hangs out with people like 30 and younger anyway. So let's just be.
Okay, now Brad. I
But
was
this
thinking,
is like the end of. So again, they probably were like this. They probably could have been after this damn panel we're watching. You know what I mean? Like it could have been
yo,
that.
Lindsay was definitely loaded too. Like
Oh, I got one for
she
Lindsay
sucks.
too.
She
Lindsay.
sucks.
So in the lobby of the Four Seasons, Tom Sandoval and his girlfriend were in an argument, and Lindsay came in, happened to come by, and basically told them both to shut the f up, and like you're just being until then told the girlfriend she was kind of basically being a clown, like you're causing a scene here, and you have like sad Tom Sandoval with his hair hanging over his face, but Lindsay is just like in her dress and heels, like basically telling them both to f off, and then moving on with their life.
God, I can't. She's her and Austin are my two least
Who,
favorite
Lindsay?
members. Yeah, Lindsay sucks, dude.
Oh, well, of course, Lindsay.
The
I don't know why
worst.
it bothers me. I don't.
Just
I'm trying
looking
to
at her.
think why she isn't bothering me right now when I think about her. I think you know what it is. I know why Lindsay doesn't bother me as much as she bother. It doesn't bother me. I just can't stand Carl and his fake teeth
I don't like Carl either. Don't get me wrong. I don't like Carl either. But like
or Kyle.
Lindsay, yeah, I just think
Kyle
Lindsay.
might be my because they're hearing like the stuff with Amanda, and apparently they're like separating or like they're on the rocks, and it's like an actual reports in page
That doesn't
6 and all that
surprise
shit.
me.
Like duh.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
He treats her like garbage. At least what you see on TV, allegedly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kyle would be somebody who would get mad about seeing a clip like this.
Breaking news: Brian doesn't like anybody. There we go.
Oh no, Brian, you
I like Rodrigo and
you
Molly,
like the basilisk,
I
and
do
you
like the
like
best.
Rodrigo,
and Molly.
and Chris.
I
Yeah,
like Sally. I like the side characters I actually like on the
I
show.
don't mind Sally. She's definitely not a girl's girl.
Dude, I mean, like, I'm sorry, man. If you want to get laid, you do it. I mean, what's this beef? They're on a TV show making money. Shut up. This isn't like a real life.
Also, like in their 30s, though. To be
Yeah,
fair,
give me a
this isn't like
break.
us when we're
I'm
like
afraid to
19.
talk to him in front of the cameras where all these people are here. Oh my god, I'm so
I
scared.
love, I still love. That was my favorite part of that opener, where you just keep hearing like, "You're different in front of the camera. You're a different dude on camera. You're a different dude on camera. You're a different dude on camera."
You're nothing on
She's right.
camera. You give us nothing. Like season after season, you give us nothing. So,
Oh my
like,
god, I
oh,
can't
dude, every
wait!
time I
I'm
watch
very
this show,
excited. Did I skipped through the commercials, but did they announce when hospitality comes back?
nah, I only my friend texted me and said that there was the preview, another preview for Vanderpump, but he didn't say anything about hospitality, and he likes it, so I don't think so.
So it'd be what, season 4, right?
I think that would be might they'll probably show that after one of these
Well,
shows.
remember we were watching it though last year. They did overlap on the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
night
you're
for a
right.
little.
Actually,
Remember we were calling it like Charleston Wednesdays or Charleston Thursdays,
yeah,
whatever the
Charleston
hell day it
Thursday.
was. I think it
It'll
was
come back.
Thursdays, wasn't it?
It was Thursday. Yeah, I was honestly, I don't know why it's on Wednesday. You didn't watch Survivor, did you?
No.
That sucked.
Oh, I meant to send you the picture though from Survivor where it said it's at the 25-year low of ratings. It's the title from TV Guide was barely surviving.
Good. That's a great title. That's an awesome title. Stupid show.
Look, overall, this gave me some mindless joy. I'm glad to be back with my favorite Charleston goofballs. Still have to make my Charleston debut at some point, so we'll get down there.
It's fun,
Uh,
dude.
yeah, no, we should go honestly. Everybody, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, let us know what you thought. Whose team are you on? Whose team are you not on? What else are you watching? Really, to comment about anything. Just be ready for us to tell you that you might be wrong and delusional. So subscribe here, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Peace.